Okay, I know it's been a while since I last talked or since the last episode came out because I'm actually recording these episodes when I feel like it and also when I think the moment calls for it. So in this case, my last episode was about grief and it was about my grandmother, and that was almost a month ago. And while her passing still hurts, it gets easier over time. So it's not really that big of an issue to me. On the bright side, we managed to celebrate my sister's graduation last week. So that was great. The whole family was here. We all got together. It's been a while anyway. That's as much update as possible. But the only reason why I'm recording today because a lot of things have happened, not just the passing of my grandmother, but a lot of I would say things that are related to my education. And today I'm going to be talking about fake friends and how to deal with them. Although I would say that they're not really friends in my opinion. I call them acquaintances, colleagues, because in my opinion, they don't have the right to be called a friend. They're just bloodsuckers because that's the only thing they know how to do. Literally, there are some people who go through college and university literally riding the coattails of others because the truth is they don't know how to do it themselves. And that has always been, I feel like if you people are listening, you people my age are listening, those that are going through college and university right now, I have a feeling you have every idea of what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of frustrated right now and I feel like I need to say a lot of things. I've been keeping this in for so long and I'm usually quite controlled. Like I can register things and I can try to deflect in a way of like I won't let it affect my life because for me it's a waste of time. However, this has greatly affected me and I realize that it has greatly affected me because I keep thinking about it. And that is I'll just tell you the story from the start and I'll bring it back to how this dealing with fake friends and how you're supposed to deal with it. I'll bring it back to that eventually. So yeah. Anyway, it all started when our exams, literally my midterm was this week, which is on a Wednesday, and today is a Saturday morning actually. So my midterms were on a Wednesday, and we actually had a video assignment due that night. So 11:59 p.m. we're supposed to submit it literally that day. So we had a video assignment due. The problem is I already did because we have two subjects. Those two subjects require us to have two video assignments and two written assignments. So the thing is, I already did the written assignments for both subjects. And don't ask me why. Actually, no. The reason why I did those written assignments was because one, the written assignments were in a completely different language. They weren't in English. They were in Bahasa Malaysia, which means my 11 people in my so-called group, most of them are Chinese and they don't know how to speak BM or write BM. So the only reason why I decided to do the written assignment in the first place was because one, I didn't want to waste time, and two, if I were to delegate the task to this, in my opinion, useless people, they would not be able to do it. One, because they don't know what they're doing, and two, because I don't trust them. And because I was also going through the grief of losing my grandmother, writing has always been a way for me to escape and for me to figure things out, which is part of the reason why I decided to do the written assignment myself. And the thing is, I didn't ask anyone to do it. I didn't ask anyone to help me. I just did it because it was quite easy too. Like I just did it and finished it and that was it. I didn't expect anything, didn't do anything. I just thought, okay, even if I'm not expecting anything, I expect that this will be easier. Now that it's over, we can just focus on the video assignment. So that was that. That was literally 2 weeks ago. And then last week, I didn't come to school because it was my sister's graduation and I was spending time with my family. And this group, they were actually in charge of the video assignment. So I had nothing to do with the video assignment. I had no idea what was going on. So I figured, okay, I'm sure they know what they're doing. And then 2 days before the due date, they posted up their videos. They took out their videos. And this guy, we'll call him Barn, because he's literally the barnacle in my ass. Okay? I don't like this guy. Ever since my internship days, it has literally been the barnacle in my ass. He is very fake. He likes to talk a lot, likes to talk big, but the truth is he is just a scared little boy that is very, very scared of himself and suffers from an inferiority complex. He's also 2 years older than me, which is my sister's age, and I don't understand why. Just why? I can tell you all sorts of stories about this, but I'm just gonna get back down to business, which is here. So the video assignment requires us to sit in front of a camera and talk about a particular subject. And video needs to be informative and it needs to be interactive in a way. So it doesn't seem like you're sitting down and talking to nothing. And the thing is, he did the video, he edited the video, and then he posted it at like 2 a.m. in the morning on a Wednesday. And let me remind you that the due date was that day itself. So we still had, I think, 24 hours from the moment that he sent. Now, I didn't realize that he sent the video because I was sleeping and I don't really check my phone. And I came to school and my best friend during that time actually told me, hey, did you see the video? I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, yeah, this Barn actually posted the video. I need you to look at it. And so she was very like worried and I was worried. So I looked at it and I realized that this guy, his job is literally editing. The rest of the group job was to just talk in front of the camera. I didn't delegate the task, but one of the girls, I'm gonna emphasize on my friend, used to be my friend. She used to be in my group. I don't know what the fuck happened to her, honestly. Yeah, so she was in charge of this, and she was the one that was supposed to keep an eye on this, but I guess she did not. So when I saw the video, I realized that this guy literally he stitched the videos of like all the group members together and he added their names. That's all he did. There was no subtitles, there was no interaction, there was no like anything related to do with anything. There wasn't even an intro. It was just my friend's face in the beginning talking about a subject that I had no idea what they were talking about. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is 25% of my assignment, of our assignment, and you're telling me that you are going to post this out to the lecturers to mark. Are you shitting me? We're not even gonna get anything. This is useless. This is pointless. This isn't gonna get us anything. I got very worried because at that point, it was already, I think, like we only had 6 hours left until we actually had to like post out the assignment. So I talked to the girl that was in charge of this assignment and she was like, she didn't even realize. She said that I think I talked to everyone and admittingly everyone agreed. They didn't want to talk about it, but agreed it was a shitty video. It looked like he didn't put any effort. No, he did not put any effort. He was just lazy. Okay. So once exams were over, I walk out and the solution here beforehand was that we were all gonna work together to fix the video assignment. So while we were talking about it like outside the examination hall, Barn overheard us talking about it and he actually included himself and he was like, I heard you guys were talking about the assignment. Are you guys gonna re-edit it again? And he literally, I think at that point, he knew that he fucked up and he fucked up real good. But the thing about this guy is he deflects. Literally, I had to leave like the area because he kept on deflecting and keep on putting the blame on everyone else but himself. So he talked to my best friend because he didn't want to talk to me. I knew that the moment he talked to me, I would have went off on his ass. Thank God. You know, sometimes I feel like God purposely puts me in these situations just to test my patience because I swear to God, like I am really on thin fucking ice right now. I don't understand why he is how he is. I really, really don't get it. And you know, the worst part about it, right, was that when I came back, he was talking to my best friend and he was telling her, you guys didn't tell me what your expectations were. That's why the video is like that. When I fucking say, look, I am a communication student. We are a communication student. We literally spent diploma majoring in communication. We studied video editing. Okay, when we worked together in internship, he also did video editing. You cannot tell me that it did not cross your mind to make the video more interactive, make an intro and put subtitles. You cannot tell me that that wasn't something that he didn't think about. Okay, it's excuse, it's deflect, it's useless. And at this point, we only have 6 hours left, okay? There was no apology, there was no nothing, it was just deflecting. And at that point, I told my best friend, we gotta go because we have to do the video assignment, okay? So we went. And the thing is, right, those people that said that they were gonna work together, they all disappeared. They all went back to school. They keep on talking about solutions, but I don't see any doing. A lot of talking, less doing. The truth is, I know what they were all doing. They were all deflecting because at the end of the day, they didn't want to do the work. Okay? Because for them, it's like, never mind lah. I just do as much as I can do lah. When you are in a group, right, you work together or you don't work at all. What type of fucking bullshit is this? Huh? Do I have to be in charge in order for things to go well? And our so-called group leader for that particular assignment, she fucking ran away, which is something that I am so pissed off about. Why is it so hard for people to take responsibility? Is it so hard for you to say, I'm sorry, I fucked up? I would have preferred if you told me that you fucked up. If you didn't tell me that you fucked up, I would be mad. If you told me you fucked up, I would have accepted it at least. At least it would have given me this thing where I'm like, okay, understood. Let's just work together on it. But the thing is, this fucker did not want to do it. Like this Barnacle, he literally did not want to do it. All I hear is deflect. I had to go home, rush home, sit my ass down after taking a shower and literally do the work for 6 hours because I had no time. And by that it was already 11 p.m. and the due date was, like I said, 11:59, and I actually told my best friend to ask our group leader at that time to, hey, can you help me put subtitles because I'm really tired and I can't deal with it right now. And then guess what my best friend says? My best friend says that the group leader told her that if Aurelia wants to take subtitles, I mean, no need lah. There's no need subtitles and no need lah. But if Aurelia wants subtitles, just tell her to download this app and she can do it. So basically, in a roundabout way, she's saying no, she doesn't want to do it, which is kind of bullshit to me because she said, literally, these people are the ones they said, if you need any help, ask me. So I'm in a situation where I'm really pissed off at the group because they are literally bloodsuckers and they don't deserve anything, especially after every single thing that I personally would say have done, not for the benefit of them but for the benefit of me, because at the end of the day, it is my scholarship, it is my money that's being wasted, it is my education. You are not going to let these fuckers, I don't understand how they're still like this. I want karma to hit them back so hard that they fall flat on their ass and break down because they deserve that for everything that they have done. There is no compassion. There is no sense of morality here. It's literally every man for himself. I don't give a shit about that. You can do whatever the fuck they want. But when you overstep my boundary and you think that it's good, that is a big no-no. And the truth is, I have everything at my disposal. I hold their assignments at the palm of my hand. I can control it, And they still have the nudge to act like this. And sometimes I think to myself, why am I still so righteous? Why am I still not reacting as bad as I am? I can just go up, tell teacher they didn't do shit and only pick the ones that I like to be together with me. I can do that too, I can fuck some people up. But I don't want to do that. Why? Because apparently I'm better than that. Even though my heart is so angry, my brain is so angry, and every time I go to school, I see these people and I feel so angry, so filled with self-hatred. I've always been the type of person that's able to analyze things calmly, try to see the good of things. But lately, especially these past few days, it's taken so much stress on me and so much irritation that I just don't know what to do. I absolutely don't know what to do. It makes me feel so lost, and it makes me feel so shitty because it's like, how else do I explain it? It hurts a lot because at the end of the day, right, I'm still suffering from the loss of my grandmother, and now I have to deal with the loss of whatever the fuck this is, The worst part about it, right, this Barnacle ass guy, he knows that he's targeting me. He knows that he's fucking up. So every time he texts in the group, it's very directed. Like, most of his words and messages are very directed. So it makes me feel like, this guy, you're trying to get a reaction out of me. Why? Look, I don't give a shit. I don't want to give a reaction, but it's kind of like a needle. At some point, the needle is going to annoy the fuck out of you if it keeps stabbing the side of your head every now and then, right? So literally, I just don't really know how else to move forward with this, other than the fact that I'm currently ranting, and that these people that I don't call friends, but I don't call friends, they're literally colleagues, they don't deserve anything. They're all children, literal children, who believe that life is just like this, who believe that this is as much as they can do. I truly believe that life will hit them very hard at some point, very, very hard at some point. And I'm sure you guys want to know, I did manage to finish like the I didn't manage to finish the assignment, not before sending a message saying that I was very disappointed and that I wish in the future we can move forward as a team. And I think a lot of them were very I won't call it scared. Okay, I think you would say like very uncomfortable, because after I sent that message, no one really responded for good reason. If they responded, I would have lost my shit. So yeah, and then yesterday they invited me out to dinner. I mean, it was kind of like a group thing, and I had a feeling that they wanted to avoid me, and I think for the past few days I've been avoiding them. And then last night I was like, okay, I'll go, and I can tell that by sitting at the table, I would think that a lot of them didn't really want to talk, or really they didn't really want to talk to me because it was awkward. I was professional. I acted like everything was okay. I wasn't really that one, but you can tell I was very guarded, and I only gave like opinions and decisions and literally talk when it was needed. I wouldn't talk and give opinions if no one asked me. I was literally just talking if they asked me. So I had a feeling that they were trying to see the water, if the water was fine. Look, this is such a minor thing. This is like such a small issue, but it's bothered me a lot because I feel like they haven't received their dues, and I've been I won't call it suffer a lot. I've been irritated a lot, and I'm just tired. It's only the beginning of March, and apparently this year 2023 is all about patience and not decking people in the face. And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't fucking hurt or suck, for that matter. I guess the bigger question here is I'm really, really disappointed. Like, I'm really disappointed at everything that's happened. I'm disappointed in these so-called people who I thought were adults. Okay, we're in university, can we not right now? And I guess I just kind of feel sick and tired of like fakes in general, honestly. All of them are fakes. I'm gonna just say it. They all. Do you honestly think that they would survive university without me? That they would survive college without me? Okay, not to toot my own horn here, but I'm a pretty good student. I do what I have to do. I work together, and I would say I'm a pretty good leader as well. Okay, because so far all our assignments have always been A. You're gonna fuck this up for me. I'm gonna fuck you over. Honestly, I'm at the brink of something where I'm kind of feeling like, should I be doing something to get them back? Should I be doing something? Because the thing is, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, my brain is running a million miles an hour. I can't really process it. I can't really stop thinking about it because it's just so irritating to me. And so I thought that maybe if I recorded this podcast, I can hopefully try to understand why I'm frustrated. So my thought process has been like this. I'm angry. Why am I angry? Because it seems to me like these people are living the best of their lives. And I know they're not living the best of their lives, because that's not really human, and that's not really that one. They're probably faking the best of their lives. I have experience in that. And they think they can get away with it by constantly poking me. And that's something that I find very irritating. So I'm going to ask this question. Why do they keep poking me? And I guess my conclusion is they keep poking me because the only reason why someone would react the way they react is because they have something to hide. So in this case, Barnacle here had something to hide because he fucked up. So because he tried to cover it, that's why he deflected, and that's why he threw that egoism towards me, because there was no way to throw it. And the funny thing is, it has always been like that. Even during internship days, it has always been like that. He has always acted like that, so I shouldn't be surprised. And what else? He is and my so-called friends, they're not. I'm mad at them too because they refuse to take responsibility. Yes, that's one. Why did they refuse to take responsibility? Because at the end of the day, I had a feeling they were scared. Everyone is scared to take responsibility. That's probably the only reason why they would react that way. Huh? I've also come to the conclusion that Barnacle only acts that way because he has an inferiority complex. And I have a feeling that he is envious of people who are more confident than him. And because of that, he tries to provoke my best friend by acting the way he does in hopes of sparking some sort of provocation, some sort of something, and the thing is, if you give them more content, if you give them more shit, right, then obviously they're going to be much more it's like blood suckers. You give them more blood, they'll keep on sucking your blood. So it's just like that. I'm just tired. It's literally only the first semester and I'm sick of this. You know, next semester I'm definitely not gonna team up with them. If they wanna team up with me, go ahead. Because honestly, I think I'm one of the best people to have in an assignment group. Just saying. I definitely know I don't want some people in my assignment group. If you think you can do better than me, go on ahead. I don't give a shit. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But like, honestly, this whole thing has literally been the barnacle in my ass. Like, it has been like so irritating. It has been so frustrating. It has just made me feel like I can't live, I can't function, I can't think, because it's like why the fuck? I don't understand why. Like, I already come to the conclusion why these people act the way they do, but just why? The frustration I feel, the idiocy, they're just fucking, I don't get it. Like, I don't. Okay, you probably weren't expecting an episode like this, and I know you want solutions. I know you're thinking like, okay, what is it that you should do to avoid these people? And honestly, the only advice that is like permissible here is literally to avoid them at all costs. If you throw hands and if you like, you know, deck them, right, it's only gonna gain you a bit of satisfaction. It's not gonna gain you anything else. And that's something that I've come to conclusion too. You think I didn't want to throw hands? You think I didn't want to fight back? I even like thought about personally discussing it with the lecturer and saying they didn't do shit so that, you know, I can get more marks than them. I can do that, you know. So it's like that. It's like where we come at a situation, we come at a crossroads where it's like, what are you supposed to do in a situation like this? What will make you feel better? I would feel better if they suffered. I would feel better if they regretted the things they did. Honest to God. But in this situation, things don't usually work out the way you want them to. So what the fuck are you supposed to do, you know? My father raised me to be non-confrontational, to be a person that's bigger than the other, to be on top of the world, to not let anyone touch me, not to lower myself to anyone else's standards. And I think part of the reason why I'm still like this, part of the reason why I'm so righteous in a sense, is because of him. So I guess in a way, by doing all the things that are opposite of that, it makes me feel like shit. It makes me feel like I'm not doing the things that he taught me, and it makes me feel like I failed, you know? You know, taking the high road is never ever easy. I sometimes wonder why I take the high road. But I know a few months down the road, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna say, damn, you really, really were the better person. You know what? I know that a few months down the road, a few years down the road, I'm going to look back at this moment and I'm going to tell myself, I'm going to be like, I'm so proud of you, one, because you actually held back, and two, because you came up on top. Other people don't deserve that, you know? Especially these people, and not that fucking Barnacle. God damn, I don't actually understand how and why. But maybe that's the point. He's constantly in my path because I'm supposed to learn. I'm supposed to learn how to deal with people like this. I'm supposed to learn just how patient I can be. I'm supposed to be aware, be more self-aware of the decisions and things I make. And that if I was any other idiot, I would also end up like him. So that's definitely not going to happen. And I'm going to continue being who I always am, which is Aurelia Sue. And I'm going to continue being on top of the world because my father taught me differently. My father didn't teach me to backtalk. My father did not teach me to talk shit about anyone. My father did not teach me to give anyone any suffering, any problems, or in this case, literally in a roundabout way, target someone. My father didn't teach me any of that because that's the coward's way. My father taught me to be straightforward and to tell this person to fuck off if they really are bothering me. So in that case, fuck off. Literally, these people, fuck off. You're lucky. Okay, I'm just gonna say right now, you're lucky that I'm not as reactive as I used to be, that I'm not as explosive as I used to be. You think I'm scary now? That's because I'm not doing anything, okay? These people, it's usually like they keep on trying to poke you just to see how long it would take to wake the bear. But at some point, this is my bottom line. Do not cross this bottom line. The advice I can give you to avoid this type of people, the only thing I can tell you is literally to just avoid them at all costs. Do not talk to them, cut them out of their lives. If possible, just stop talking to them, okay? Because this is your bottom line. Do not go back, do not talk to them. Literally, I think when I go to school, I just won't talk to them anymore, because why the fuck would I talk to them? After this, I'm not gonna hang out with them anymore. After this, I'm not gonna do anything to do with them, because I'm done. I'm literally done. I literally 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, I literally told myself that I'm gonna cut off all toxic people. If they show any ounce of toxicity, they're out, they're cut, I'm out. And that's what I'm gonna do. Cut. Only the people that I believe deserve my benefit are not gonna get cut. And you know what? Fuck it for all I care. It's much more better this way, honestly, to have one or two friends than a lot of friends. Because the truth is, the fact that if you have a lot of friends, that just means that you are, what's the word for it? You're lacking in something. Whether it be lacking in love, lacking in communication, you are lacking in something. The fact that you have a lot of access things, like I think that has always been the conclusion or something. If you have a lot of access things, chances are you are lacking in something. That is the reason why. So honestly, I don't know where this episode is going. I just think it's very ranty, and I just think it's very interesting to this point of life. And if anyone ever comes across this episode and figure out that it's me, I hope you figure out it's me. And I hope you know that you are very lucky that I don't react the way I do. And if you even try, okay, to provoke me, you will not like it. You will not like it. And so this is my warning to anyone who has pissed me off, to anyone who continues to piss me the fuck off. Do not think for a second, just because I'm not doing anything, and just because I'm not even trying, doesn't mean I don't know. I'm not an idiot, and I'm not stupid. You can continue doing whatever the fuck you're doing, but do not cross my bottom line. And that's it. Did this episode make me feel better? Maybe. Did I feel like I processed a lot of things? Yes. What am I gonna do later? Have breakfast, chill, relax for the weekend. I'm gonna finish the rest of my semester, which is literally in 3 weeks. I'm gonna go home for a month. I'm gonna recuperate. I'm gonna be a better version than any of those fucktwits, because the truth is they're twats, each and every one of them. And that's it. That's all from me. Thank you for listening to this episode. The only advice I can give you is literally fuck off all the rest. Like, don't even get involved with these people. Just get away. That's all I can say. That's all I will say. All right. So thank you for listening for this episode. I'm not gonna apologize for it being very ranty and very angry, and it might be triggering, but I apologize for that. I won't apologize for talking about this person, but I will apologize if it's triggering. So thank you for listening. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.